Hi everybody, this is Loki and welcome back to Phoenix Wright. So we're gonna go ahead and continue from where we left off. With Wright. So what's going on with the case anyways? A little confused. Huh? But let's see what's going on. The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room. What if someone took his body and planted it in the other place? What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car. Well, that's what we're trying to find out. Or try to at least. Alright, let's do it. Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this. Don't be so sure, but the right? Huh? Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go, science await us. She could be handy in other ways, though. No, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares? Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in her evidence room. No biggie. Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. Brimming with water. Huh. My sister erased evidence of the crime scene? Never. Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister. That just goes to show that she cares about her sister no matter what they go through. And that's not all. But just wait, there's more! We're both professionals at what we do and I trust her. Big risk for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, with the right? Huh? What's that grin for? This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid. Luminol? Blood is sticky stuff, you know? You can't just wash it away with a little water. That's true. What if there's some residue left? Even if you can't see, it's still there. But wouldn't the police have already done those tests? Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try. Me? Why do I have to do it? You gotta learn. I can't even drink yet. We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it. That's true? Here, look. I'll lend you these glasses. Huh? You had an extra pair of those things? The test for blood reaction just sprayed the luminol on it. Like this, see? Press the X button to spray it on. Okay, let's find us some bloodstain. Hey, I'm gonna look at this walkthrough. And like I said before, if you have to look up a video or a walkthrough, there's nothing wrong with that. Even I do it myself. So, if you guys watch this for help, it's fine. Oh, we found some. They must have missed it. I see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So this is bloodstain? It's so... Ugh. Emma, you're shaking. This is my first time seeing real blood. Scientific investigation in action. It kind of reminds me of Gumshoe. No, I think in one of the recent games I played, and Gumshoe was all, I can't stand the sight of it. It's like, why did you put the job done? You're gonna see a lot of it. We definitely know that this is the bloodstain. But doesn't something strike you as odd, scientifically speaking, Doris? What's odd about this, scientifically? The amount? Yeah, the amount. The perpetrator, Detective Goodman, fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood? Definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe. It is pretty strange. If they fought here, it'd have to have been more blood than this. And with the right, I'm gonna mark up the floor plan where we find the blood stain, okay? See, I'm pretty handy to have around, right? Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too. I saved up my allowance to buy that. That's a smart thinking right there, saving up your allowance. We can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case. So let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day. Yeah. It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, does it? I guess I should give this a spray on anything suspicious. Huh. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli bots. Star? Yeah, only trust your own eyes, Not bad, you too. Just that old deli bots is on the house. Sorry, because that kind of really doesn't really get my mouth watering. It certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Star, but no, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from the security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. And unforgivable. Yeah, you're not supposed to lie in court. That could get you in trouble. It's supposed to be honest. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even the place I witnessed the events from was different. I saw what I saw. The chief prosecutor's guy stabbed the man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. Huh. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. But what if he was already dead? I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what? Now I wonder. So, you were a detective, weren't you, Mr.? Yes, it was a long time ago. About 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal that faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up? They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know, I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too. I won't doubt it. Every day I drag the dirt out of mouths of suspect after suspect. And before long they call me the cough of cream. Oh, and here I found someone who got poisoning from your lunches. And you were let go. I'm fired. Let go. Still one today. Isn't like let go another word for like fired? Or is it like two different words? It's all because of that case, the SL9 incident. SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean... See if we have to show or anything. What do you think this is? The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. And that note? Goodman. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know? Really? That knife was evidence from that case. The murder weapon. It was due for transfer the very day Goodman was killed. SL9 suspected? SL9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? Let's see. You have to talk to her? I had one of those up until 2 years ago. Back when you were cough up train, right? We found this ID started hearing this parking lot. Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman. But it's the same idea as the man who killed the police officer. That's impossible. I wish I could be so sure. Unless someone was pretending to be him and stole his ID. That could be a possibility. That could happen. Let's see what else. We have to show the crime photo. There we go. If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even if I get flustered sometime, so you went straight to the scene of the crime, I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's why I took that photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Mister. You lying with the problem. That's true. Listen, little girl. I had my testimony disregarded before, and I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time. That time. That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them, disposable. Disposable? To who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I've ever handled. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So they didn't solve it? On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. Doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence, not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence? Of a sort, made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolman, others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those? Myself and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be? Exactly, Detective Jake Marshall. Of the main police department security detail officer Jake Marshall. Oh wow, he lost his job too. He got demoted. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined, and then it was over, and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9? There was another side of the case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait, those lunches you sell. There are only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet the old boyfriend that can help me investigate. Mr. The old boyfriend. How many does she have anyway? That's exactly what I'm thinking. Guess when all detectives in SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence. There has to be a connection. Yeah, there's gotta be. So, Rookie. What? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. Then you should take this. That looks good, not gonna lie, that looks really good. A Salisbury steak lunch? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with the treat. Mister, Officer Marshall, is he your, are you going out? Why do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then. This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective. But now, he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were, nothing more than that. I see. Thank you. Officer Jake Marshall. Okay, let me see if I have to move anywhere else. Let's see. I'll have to go to the third station. Is it the police department entrance? Yep. It's even busier today than it was yesterday. The detectives are running so fast they're blurring. I suppose it makes sense. The detective did get killed here after all. So the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk. Here it is. She's like a kid at an amusement park. Oh, a real crime thing. Let's go take a look. What's with the tour in this place? Turning the pamphlet, this is the third station for the evidence room. So beyond that door is the evidence room. Scene of the crime? Sure seems that way. What's wrong? Those cacti, they're so prickly, so imposing, it's hard to think straight. If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I don't want to know is if this is the third station, where's the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. It's that guy. Okay, let's see. I have to examine the door. The evidence room is beyond that door. Let's just walk in. It won't open. You thought it would be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Yeah, you need a permission. This place is charged with fractured energy as always. Please. Huh? Wasn't that? One steak lunch, please? Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe. Now, no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak from Lunchland. Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. I think I just heard the sound of his heart. Oh, poor guy. Now not the time to despair. You're a criminal. Now we just need evidence. A criminal? You mean... You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? Yeah, we heard about it in, like, the last trial. I wonder who this suspect is. It's just been a while since I played this, so... It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal. All I know is I need me a steak lunch. Pronto. Standing around here talking isn't gonna fill my belly. Wait, don't leave. If you want to know more, head down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figured he's down there having a good cry. Later. He ran out of the evidence to the evidence room. Well, this investigation is off to a good start. Okay, we're not gonna go ahead and go to the detention center. No, I don't want to examine, I want to move. Let's see who it is, shall we? Still, I do feel better about things, a little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. It's best not to go too far down the road right now. Things will just get confusing. What was that? Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I wasn't perpetrated against, sir. That's what I'd say. Oh, God. Alright. Ahead of time, just in case, guys. If you're wearing headphones, etc., now's the time to turn down the sound just a tad. For now. Don't have it too loud because sometimes Meekins would make loud noises with his speakerphone thingy. So I'm gonna give you a little, this is a heads up ahead of time. Just in case. Because I don't want anyone's eardrums to go out. Greetings, sir. Wait, I know who you are. But it's just in case then. Because may never know he'll do it here. Officer Beacon. So you're a guard here at the detention center? No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman. Like a lost lamb, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report? No. No, how should I say this? Wait, he isn't, is he? You, Officer Meekin, you didn't, did you? Oh! See, there it is. You're warned, guys. Loud noise here. What? What? Now this is an unexpected turn of events. So just in case there's... Be careful. I don't want anyone busting your eardrums with this. This is pretty loud. Sir, I'm a patrolman with General Affairs. Sir! Sir! How? I can hear you fine, Officer Meekin. I had some business that day, sir, so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room is empty, sir. So normally there's a guard at the evidence room? That's right, sir. Because the evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now that the security officer has done none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person. Yeah! What in the heck is this guy doing? So what happened then? After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red and blacked out. And I came to. I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? Might I ask what happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. A bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky. Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office. First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. I don't mean to pry, but are you the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. Oh god, the sound. If you have to label me as a perpetrator victim, sir, then we label me victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention alive and well and that. Yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger, a total stranger, then I would say he leans heavily on the total stranger side. So you didn't know him? Sir, I work in a tiny department devoted to light and other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives. So if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Oh, would you stop? We can't hear you without that speakerphone. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around here is more confused than I am. I'm as confused as he is. About your hand. Did that happen during the course of the crime? What? Dude, you're gonna hurt our eardrums here. Well, you see, sir, don't you think you could just confess? But sir, there was nothing I could do. nothing could do. Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. Nothing you knew you were, huh? Then I opened my eyes. I was alone in the evidence room, sir, all alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. What? Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock, the sorrow. Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared? That's some story. And that's some story you got here, buddy. No, I don't want to move. I want to present. Do you think you could take a look at this? Hey. That's it, sir. That's it. That's it. That's what? My head was a blank until this very moment. But, sir, now I remember. I remember, sir. You remember what happened? Correct. That card was the cause of it all. This ID card? Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing. I better pry into this a little deeper. Let's see if I can talk to him. Can you tell me what it is you do remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost patrolman, a lost lamb, if you will. I didn't know Detective Goodman who was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. That sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's it. Right, sir, I've been trying to tell you. So you asked the Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing, he suddenly pointed a knife at me. What? Sir, I assure you, I was flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leaped at him. The Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him. Do unto to others before they undo to you. My own father's word, sir. What happened then? Well, my eyes, sir. Everything was light when I woke. I was here. Right. So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim whom he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card. In other words, we had no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. That's true. And if the body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines. Huh? But you still ended up here? They told me that it had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time, Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly? No, but the videotape was quite clear. Huh? Videotape? From the security camera? The crime, my crime, the crime that I swore to stamp out. It's there, it's me, it's on tape. And you waited until now to tell us this? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, sir. I hung over my badge. I don't deserve it. No thanks, I have my own. Well, I guess we better go check it out. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here for now. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that like button below. And subscribe for more videos to come. See you guys later. Bye, guys.